Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Week 7 of Season 2 of this NCAA Football 2004 Sim. At this big noon kickoff, of course, we got the 11th ranked Miami Hurricanes taking on the West Virginia Mountaineers in Morgantown. Second straight week we're headed to Morgantown for a game day slate game. First things first, the rosters, just a little recap. Derek Crudup, the starting quarterback for Miami. Then you got Moss and Lowry at running backs. Quadrant Hill fullback. Parrish, Morris, Ryan Moore, Kim Jala, wideouts. Kel Winslow, Kevin Everett at senior tight ends. Winston, Morris, offensive line, LeBeau, Chris Myers. DNs, Carroll and Square. Almost forgot Alton Wright's injured. Thomas and Bowman at the tackles. McIntosh and Alexander, at outside linebackers. I put Wendell Norton out there. Horton and Williams at middle linebacker. Yeah, there's Quandon Whitney if you're wondering where he was. Roll and Jennings outside corners. Nickelback Sharp, Dimeback Bain. Walker at free safety. Threat at strong safety. Gent at kicker. PD at punter. And, of course, now I got to go with West Virginia. The Mountaineers. Marshall's at quarterback. Harris and Colson at running back alongside Eric Phillips. Jackson at fullback. Henderson and Bolden outside wideouts alongside Bond, Vincent, and Olston. Johnson and Bailey at tight ends. Offensive line is led by Jeff Burke. DNs, Lynch and Liebig. Hunter Wilson at the tackles. Giorco and Henry at outside linebackers. But we'll have Burnett out there at right outside linebacker. Alongside Lenort and middle linebacker. Got Keon Brown. Patman Jones, Tucker at outside corners. Moy and Burns at the corners at the nickel and dime. Auden at free safety. Ade at strong safety. Cooper at kicker. Finley at honor. Of course, you have seen the upsets already. I actually send every single game up to the... What do you call it? Up to the game day slate games. I'll do all white for the Hurricanes. And away we go. Yeah, so 3 upsets happened across the other games, including an upset of a top-ranked team in the country. Yeah, I was shocked too when I saw that. I couldn't believe it. It's 3-2 against 4-1. Miami already got through a Big East game. That was against Boston College by 22 points. So here we go. Miami taking on West Virginia in a little Big East showdown. Will West Virginia go off to a 1-0 start, or will Miami go to 2-0 in the Big East? 11th ranked Miami taking on 16th ranked West Virginia. So here we go. Here come the Mountaineers, 4-1, ready to come out of the tunnel. So howdy folks, of course as always, I'm Tevin Price commentating every single game solo. You saw the Big East standings. Miami is 1-0 in the Big East. West Virginia playing their first game in conference play. There's Derek Crudup for Miami. 1,400 yards, 10 touchdowns to 4 picks.
I think his presence on the field gives them a slight advantage. And Lee, I think that's going to be the difference in an extremely close game. I like that pick.
And of course, for West Virginia, Rasheed Marshall's the quarterback you want to watch out for. One of the more accurate quarterbacks in the entire country, as West Virginia elects to receive to start the first half. Just checking, seeing if everything is all in order. Give me 1 second. It looks like they're going to be fine. Yeah, Leon Williams will be fine over there. As for West Virginia, yep, Burnett's left outside linebacker, or right outside linebacker, my apologies. And looks like everybody else is accounted for. Yes. Yep, so everything looks the same. Oh, yeah, that's right. So here we go. So West Virginia elects to receive to start the first half. So Gent will be back to kick. KJ Harris About to return along with Henderson, and here we go. This big new kickoff's underway. KJ Harris to return. He'll take it. What a move! Oh my goodness! Oh my! To the 29-yard line. What a run for KJ Harris. Sets up West Virginia beautifully to the 29. So here comes the Mountaineer offense going up against Miami. Rasheed Marshall, 52 of 89, 949 yards, 13 touchdowns and 6 picks. Of course, he threw 4 interceptions against Maryland last week on the game of the week. Let's see if he can do better this time. There's a good throw. Vincent for a first down. That's one of the true freshmen for the West Virginia offense. Oh yeah, by the way. Yep, there we go. Pass go down to the 40. That was Michael Vincent, a 6'3" true freshman wideout. And moves the chains for the Mountaineers. First down, West Virginia. 11 yards to start the game. Yep, this one's running a lot smoother now. So basically what I do is just close out the programs I don't need right now and open the ones I do need. Here's a little quick rollout left side. Oh, Henderson couldn't hang on. He is so reliable this season for West Virginia, but that was a surprising drop. Mikael Henderson has 27 catches, 586 yards, and 6 touchdowns. I wish I was lying. He has 600 yards almost in the first, 5 games. So second and 10. Rare drop there for him. In trouble. Screen to Bolden, but he is stuffed. Good stuff by the Miami defense. Credit to Clifford Alexander. Oh yeah, Mikael Henderson and KJ Harris are the impact players for West Virginia's offense. Miami's defense headed by Roger McIntosh and Ancha Roll. Miami is 4th in defense in terms of yards allowed. They're hoping it's going to continue on as Johnson goes in motion on 3rd and 13 for the Mountaineers. Marshall pumps once, looks right side. Oh, what a grab! Rayshawn Bolden. First down, West Virginia. Nice throw by Marshall, finding his receiver deep. And he gets it in Miami territory. West Virginia nearly came back in 03 against the Hurricanes. I don't think they had as much luck. Oh no, that's right. That's when Miami went to the ACC. In this sim, if we take a look as the West Virginia gets set on first down at the 39. Here goes Marshall left side. Caught. That's Henderson. His first catch of the game. Couldn't catch one earlier, but this time he does. Yeah, I'm just taking a look. Week 7. Correct. Let's see. Week. Oh, I can't even see that. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, looks like West Virginia lost to Miami. Okay, that makes sense. And false start's going to be called on the Mountaineers. Henderson looks like got caught for false start. 2nd and 7 this time for the Mountaineers. Yeah, I couldn't find the score. I forgot to put it in. So, yeah, bottom line is, yeah. Miami beat West Virginia. I can't find the actual score for it, but, yeah. Guess we just have to assume that it was. So, 2nd and 7. Marshall, screen, tried to get it to Jackson, but that was shut down by Miami's defense easily. Yeah, I actually cannot find the score. I didn't even put it in. Yep, safe to say West Virginia lost to Miami the first time around. Mountaineers looking for a little bit of revenge. This one, a little bit of payback. 3rd and 7. Toss goes to Harris, but he is shut down immediately. Sharp, the nickel back, gets to the backfield. And just like that, it's 4th down for West Virginia. What a promising drive, though, for the Mountaineers, just unfortunately unable to take advantage. So here we go, 4th down for West Virginia. Desmond Finley, a junior, will have to punt this away, where Ancha Roll is waiting for the football. Deep little punt. That will go to the end zone. Touchback. Miami takes over the 20. 4:18 to go in the first quarter. Miami's the offense, of course, led by Derek Crudup. You already saw his stats. 1,400 yards, 10 touchdowns, 4 picks. I think that was Roscoe Parrish. What is? Damn, it is on here. Anyway. Crudup lofty one on first down. Oh, what a throw! Ryan Moore, the recipient of that pass. Nice throw by Crudup, and already in West Virginia territory is Miami. First down, Canes. Of course, you saw Miami's defense was top 5 in yards allowed. As for the defense, option pass. Crudup gonna throw wide open. And taken to the 11-yard line. All left all alone was Kevin Everett, the backup tight end. And it's first down Miami. They caught West Virginia's defense off guard. It's at the 12-yard line. 2-2 for 68 already for Crudup. Under 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. So first and 10 coming up for the Canes. Handoff goes to Moss. Up the middle. What a run! Almost a first down. Got to the 2, but not quite there for the first down. Will bring up second and short. But a really good run from Tyrone Moss, the 5'10 sophomore running back. As we take a look at it again, goes up the middle, makes a spin, just so elusive. And he's only a sophomore, so he's only going to get better. Running back room is set for the Canes. 2nd and 1 for the Canes after that beautiful run for Moss. 3 seconds on the play clock. They get it to him again. Moss will get the first down, but just short of the goal line. At the 1-yard line is where he's tackled. A day with the tackle. Saved the touchdown, but now it's first to goal Miami. Yeah, how about that? Hurricanes now down the field. Where is West Virginia in Miami's football history goes? As Quadrant Hill is going to be stuffed again. It's going to be stuffed at the line as well. West Virginia's only won 3 games against the Hurricanes. Last matchup was 0-3, and then they stopped playing each other until 2016. Miami won again. So Miami's actually currently on a 6-game win streak in this timeline. Or like in this universe, sort of. Still 6 straight games. 2nd and goal from the 3-inch line. Handoff goes to Moss, and he'll get it in. Untouched. Touchdown, Canes. And Miami strikes first on their opening drive of the game. Just too easy for Tyrone Moss. Made a move at the goal line to get himself in and not have to worry about a 3rd and goal situation from inches away. Kyle Wright's the holder. Rodriguez is the snapper, and Mark Gent, the Richard Jr., will kick the extra point with 2:21 to go in the first quarter to make it 7-0 Miami. And he got it. What a good start for the Hurricanes in this big noon kickoff game. West Virginia hoping to answer back on the Miami score after a great job of the play by the Hurricanes. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this has actually been a lot smoother than I thought. I mean, it's a little... It's like a tiny bit chunky. Tiny bit chunky. But it should be fine. Here's the kickoff by Gent, and Mikael Henderson will kneel it down in the end zone. West Virginia takes over at the 20. Of course, the Mountaineers coming off a loss to Maryland, a gut-wrenching loss to the Terps in last week's game of the week. 34-21. That was their first loss of the season. They also had a top 5 win over Florida, so they're hoping to recreate their magic here against another Florida team. 2:20 to go in the first quarter. KJ Harris stuffed in the backfield. Nice play defensively for the Kings. Chase Walker. The true freshman makes the stop. Second down for West Virginia. That's going to be 2-yard loss, second to 12. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. And now West Virginia shotgun Jackson and Harris in the backfield. With the quarterback. Marshall, a quick rollout. Looking left side. Oh my goodness. Went for Bond. Unable to connect. And Bain was right there ready for an interception. But luckily for West Virginia's case, it fell to the ground and incomplete. So 3rd and 12 coming up for West Virginia. Can Miami's defense hold, or can West Virginia find a way to strike? On 3rd and 12. 1:47 to go with the first quarter. Empty backfield. Marshall over the middle. Caught, but short. Nice play defensively by Bain. Catch was made by D. Alston, the redshirt junior. But he does come up short. 4th down for the Mountaineers. And Desmond Finley will have to punt for the 2nd time in this half. Or rather, the 2nd time in the quarter. Where Roll is waiting on the football. Here it goes. A really good punt for Finley to the 27-yard line. Here goes Roll. Spin move to the 44. That's where Miami will start. Pretty good field position with about 1.5 minutes to go in the quarter. Miami Hurricanes, of course, last season went 12-1 with a loss to the national title game to Oklahoma. They were the runner-ups. West Virginia coming off a 10-3 season where they finished like number 15 or something like that. 1st and 10. Hand off to Tyrone Moss at a counter. Right side, he's going to get just a few yards before being taken down. Taken down that time by Scott Yorko. 2nd down, maybe 7. It's actually 2nd and 8. And at the 46-yard line for the Hurricanes. Shotgun play with Moss in the backfield. 3 receivers spread out. Product dropping back. He's got time. Looks over the middle. Complete to Winslow. The tight end, and he's going to pick up a 1st down to the 33. How about the senior tight end, Kellen Winslow, with a big 1st down for the Canes. Moving the chains once again. West Virginia's defense just has no answer right now. 34-yard line with 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Miami again threatening to score. Shotgun again. Tyrone Moss gets to the direct snap, and he's going to get 4 yards on this carry to the 30 before being brought down. That time it was Ernest Hunter who leads the Mountaineers in sacks with 3. And that might be the end of the first quarter. It is. Miami leads West Virginia 7-0 at the end of 1. 3 quarters to go. Still a lot of football to be played. This could be the perfect opportunity for West Virginia to rebound from what in the world happened to that last quarter. Morris will go motion on 2nd and 6. It's Moss again. Up the middle. Spinning, trying to get somewhere. Lenort with a nice tackle. It's going to be 3rd down for Miami. And now 3rd down coming up for the Kings. Crudup struggled in the top 10 showcase, but as far as every other game, he's actually flourished pretty well. Now 3rd and 2 coming up. I formation for Miami. Look like a 4 is going to snap. Moss is shut down. Fumble! And West Virginia picks it up. Oh, that was the turnover they needed. And Tyrone Moss is hurt. My goodness, as we take a look at that replay again. Man, Tyrone Moss got smacked down by Warren Young, the backup defensive end, and Jamil Adain was able to pick it up. And just like that, West Virginia has just forced a turnover on the Canes offense. First takeaway of the game goes to the Mountaineers. Now in the shotgun with Harris in the backfield, along with Marshall. Looking left side. Henderson has it. First down, West Virginia inside the 40 at the 39. Great catch by Mikael Henderson. The 6'2 senior wideout. Making a great catch. Entree roll right in front of him. And West Virginia gets a big gain to kick off their drive after the takeaway. 38-yard line for West Virginia. Trying to make this a tie ball game. And Jackson on the weak side of the offensive line. Marshall dropping back. Throws right side. Incomplete. Tough catch to make. Rayshawn Bolden, the intended target. And looks like the coverage was from Alexander. Clifford Alexander was on the coverage. 2nd and 10 for the Mountaineers. Now West Virginia shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield. Jackson will go motion. Or Johnson will go motion. Sean Johnson, the tight end. Oh my goodness! That blitz came out of nowhere. And Chip Horton was the beneficiary getting the sack. It'll be 3rd down for West Virginia's offense. Still in Miami territory, but they're going to have to get a first down to keep this drive alive. To the 43-yard line, 3rd and 15 for West Virginia. 3 receivers spread out. Harris in the backfield with Marshall. Marshall lofting one for Henderson, and it's incomplete. A little overthrown. Good defense by Entree Roll. I think it was just a little overthrown for Henderson to be able to catch. And West Virginia is going to have to punt. So 3rd punt of the half for Finley, so the Mountaineers will not be able to take advantage of the takeaway. Finley punts it, really good punt. This is going to go out of bounds. So we'll just have to see what the ruling is on how far the punt is. And it was actually a touchback, so it went through the end zone. So it's a touchback for Miami. So 5:20 to go in the 2nd quarter. Miami takes over again with a 6-0 lead. I formation for the Canes. It goes to Moss. He's coming back into the game after getting injured on that fumble. Coming back and getting a pretty solid gain. A day with a tackle. Looks like he got 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming up for Miami. 8 carries for 27 yards and a touchdown already for Tyrell Moss. 2nd and 3 coming up. I formation again. Parrish goes in motion. It's a option play. Credit will fumble the football, and West Virginia has it again. Are you kidding me? Another fumble by the Canes offense. This time, Credit puts it on the ground. The hit by Pac-Man Jones, and he was the one who recovered it as well. Stripped him and recovered the fumble. West Virginia's got their 2nd takeaway of the half. So they're set up at the 36 now. Let's see what West Virginia will do here. Empty look. And it's Bond in motion. 5 wide. Here's Marshall. Right side. Caught. It's completed to D. Olston, and he's got a first down for West Virginia. West Virginia's defense is rolling with back-to-back takeaways. Now, West Virginia's offense has got to take advantage of this one. Now they're in field goal range for Brad Cooper. First down now. Marshall, right side. Caught! Bolden, it's 1st and goal at the 9. Nice throw by Marshall. Tough catch, but completed to Rayshawn Bolden. The 6'5" sophomore wideout makes a great catch. 1st and goal, West Virginia. His third catch of the game of the half for Rayshawn Bolden, 37 yards receiving. They'll throw again. Blitz coming. Marshall sacked again. My goodness. It's Thomas Carroll with the sack. Second one of the game for the Miami defense. Brings him second to goal at the 15. Marshall tried to drop back, but Miami sent a blitz. They were able to get home and get the sack. Second to goal. Jackson lined up on the weak side of the line. You're at second to goal. They're going to fake toss. Marshall trying to run for it. And he is brought down by Clifford Alexander. And now third and goal coming up. If you're West Virginia, you got to get points on this drive. Otherwise, that turnover is all for naught. So many chances from West Virginia right now. Third and goal at the 14. Just over 3 minutes to go. Olsen goes in motion. Empty formation for West Virginia. Make throw. Marshall's intercepted. Chip Horton, his second pick of the year. He's already got a sack in this game. And this time he picks off Marshall. First takeaway for the Hurricanes defense. So much for scoring. Because now Miami has the football. Oh yeah, this is going by really quickly. Usually the first quarter ends at like 5, and now it's 3 minutes to go in the second quarter when it's about to get to 5. 5 Eastern, should I say. Handoff goes to Tyrone Moss on the right side. He'll get a decent gain, about 5. You see the turnover battle. West Virginia still leads in that category, but West Virginia has just been unable to take advantage of those turnovers. More of the story in this game. 23-yard line, second down and 4 for the Canes. I formation, handoff goes to Moss. He will get close to the first down. Auden, I believe, stopped him short. Lawrence Auden, the 5'11", fifth-year senior, makes the tackle, and no, he got the first down. They're going to say he did. Referee's call is that he did get the first down. 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Ace formation for the Canes. They clock a 5. Moss will get the handoff on the left side, and he'll take it to the 30, maybe the 31. Lenort with the tackle. Miami's offense got off to a fast start, but then after that touchdown drive and their opening drive of the game, they turned the ball over twice, and they were lucky the defense was able to step up because West Virginia had so many opportunities to score but didn't do so. Tyrone Moss on the toss. He's going to be a yard short. Oh, it's inches. 3rd and inches for Miami. West Virginia trying to get a stop. The battle of inches was won by Miami last time. Took a couple tries that time to get to the end zone. Miami was able to get it. That's why it's 7-0 right now. Minute and a half to go. Handoff goes to Hill. He's got a first down. Ade with the tackle. First down stops the clock. 1:22 to go in the first half. First down, Canes. Now the clock starts once the ball is put down at the 39-yard line. So now 1st and 10. The clock running, minute 10 to go. Ace formation for the Canes. They'll throw out of it. Product looking deep over the middle. Deflected and complete. Went for Jared Morris. Great coverage, great defense by West Virginia on that play. Trying to go to the true freshman. Unable to connect. It's been a little bit of a struggle fest for the 6'2" freshman wideout Jared Morris. As far as this season. 2nd and 10. 1:03 to go in the first half. Moss will go in motion out of the eye. 2nd and 10. Burnett was defending. Crudup left side. Caught. Winslow makes the catch. It's 4-yard gain. Less than a minute to go in the first half. No huddle for Miami. 3rd and 6. Shotgun play. Moss in the backfield with Crudup. He throws it to Parrish. First down, Canes. Timeout, Miami. 5 of 6 for 108 yards for Crudup in this first half. Miami called timeout. 43 seconds to go in the first half. 41-yard line of West Virginia. Miami's definitely in West Virginia territory now. Crudup, short drop back. Looks left side. Caught by Parrish again. Another first down. Second timeout called by Miami. This game's going by pretty quickly. First down to 37. First down with 37 seconds to go at the 25-yard line. I formation for the Canes. Winslow going motion. They'll drop back from the I. Crudup. In trouble, he's sacked. Holding on the offense. The sack by Ernest Hunter. Tyrone Moss was the one that was holding. So now I believe the clock will run. Yes. Clock will still run. 30 seconds remain in the first half. So now Miami is at the 35-yard line. Now, East formation for the Hurricanes. 19 seconds left when they snap it. Crudup up first to 20. Lofter left side to the end zone. Incomplete. Great job by Patman Jones, able to defend Roscoe Parrish that play. 14 seconds left on the clock. Second down coming up for Miami. Good defensive play for West Virginia on first to 20. Now second down coming up. Second to 20. Long drop back for Crudup. Lots of time. Fires left side. Completes it to Parrish. 6 seconds. 5, 4. Timeout Miami. They'll set up for the field goal. Great throw by Crudup. Able to get into field goal range once again. And now Miami will kick a 36-yard field goal. Mark Gent the kicker. Rodriguez is the snapper, and Kyle Wright holding for a 33-yard attempt. Or a 31-yard attempt, should I say. And that one is just barely inside. 36-yard field goal is through with 1 second left. 10-0 Miami. One second to go in the first half. 10-0 lead for the Canes. Miami will receive to start the second half because of West Virginia elected to receive after winning the toss. Yeah, 2 quarters are already gone, and it's been 30 minutes. That's actually quite insane. That's actually pretty good. Gent will probably kick off for the last time in this game, and that will be in the end zone, and that will take us to halftime on the kneel down by Harris. 10-0 Miami over West Virginia here in Morgantown. Miami dominating every single category except the turnover battle. West Virginia trying to take advantage of those turnovers, but unfortunately for them, they were unable to do so. That's why they're down 10-0 right now. Brad Cooper to kick off to the Hurricanes. Ontrell Roll and Roscoe Parrish are the return men. Second half of this football game is underway. And that will be a kick out of bounds by Cooper. I think he's been struggling with that all season. He's been kicking the ball out of bounds almost all the time. I'm not sure why he does. But just like that, it's first down to 35 for Miami. That helps Miami a lot. Bad decision there by Cooper. And now first down information for Miami. Morris in motion. Handoff goes to Tyrone Moss, who goes outside. Spin move. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. And gets into the West Virginia territory. First down. That to be tackled by Patman Jones. And it goes to the West Virginia 47-yard line. What a run. As you take a look. At the spin move. Breaks one. Breaks another. Broke from Adna. Broke from a day. And then Patman Jones had to take him down as the third man to get him. It's at the 48-yard line of West Virginia. First down, Miami. Hand off at the counter. Moss finds a hole and gets to the 40. Looks like he got 7 yards. 14 carries for 71 yards in this ball game. My goodness. So now second down for the Hurricanes. That is a huge player, Tyrone Moss, right now. Handoff goes to Quadrant Hill and tries to find some room. Maybe got the first down. No, it looks like he's short. Rushing yard difference is pretty significant. West Virginia minus 17 yards. Probably because of the sacks, but still. 3rd and inches now for Miami. Minute already gone by in the third quarter. High formation for the Hurricanes here on 3rd and inches. Handoff. Moss gets the first down. No doubt about it. Winding down hand to number 5, and he's going to get you a first down. Tackled by Giorgio. Unable to change the first down run by Moss. Just like that, 1st and 10, Hurricanes. Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Hurricane offense. Handoff. Hole up, it's at the middle. What is Moss doing? Had a hole up the middle, but decided to go left, where he was met by the 3rd defensive end, Warren Young. Not sure what he was doing, but it wasn't good at all. So 2nd and 7 for the Hurricane offense. That's a gain of 3. So now back up in the backfield. Ace formation. It's Blair Lowry in the backfield now. Drop it back his credit. Throws the screen to Parrish. Cuts it upfield and take it down. A couple yards short of the first down. 3rd down coming up. Chris Burnett was there for the tackle. And 3rd down coming up for Miami. 4th catch of the game for Roscoe Parrish, and he's got 52 yards in this one. I formation for Miami. Quadrant Hill and Blair Lowry in the backfield. Lowry gets the handoff on the outside, and he'll be short. Good stop defensively by West Virginia. Chris Burnett once again. And 4th down coming up for Miami. So now 4th down coming up. And it looks like Miami's actually going to set up for a field goal try for Mark Gent. He's 6 of 9 this season. He's hit a 47-yarder. This one's going to be from 45 yards from the left hash. Can Mark Gent deliver again? Either 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Kick from 45 is up. And it's barely one left. Oh my goodness, that was close. Woo boy. Nearly made, had the distance, but just outside to the left. He hooked it. Hooked it left, just barely. And West Virginia will now take over at the 29-yard line. It was actually 28-yard line. 45-yarders, no good. First down, West Virginia with 3:50 to go. I formation for the Mountaineers. Here goes Marshall on the run. Uh-oh. Look out. Rasheen Marshall. What a run to the 48-yard line. 20 yards on that carry. First down, West Virginia. Man, what a phenomenal athlete Rasheen Marshall is. Not only is he a pretty good passer, he's also a good runner as well. Ace formation now for West Virginia. They throw out of it. Marshall hit as he throws, but complete to the tight end, Sean Johnson. The true freshman. Catches it in Miami territory. Somehow was caught. And it'll be 2nd and short. Looks like 2nd and 1 perhaps. Yes, 9-yard completion to Sean Johnson, the tight end. 2nd down and 1. 2 backs in the backfield, 2nd and 1. Play fake. Here's a lofter by Marshall. What a catch, Mikael Henderson! That's a touchdown! West Virginia finally on the board. Wow. Oh my word. What a grab. What a lofter by Marshall. Play fake goes to Jackson. Lofter by Marshall. What a great throw and great catch and run for Mikael Henderson, who has been so good this season so far. The 6'2" senior wideout with an outstanding play, and West Virginia has changed this game into a 1-score outing. Brad Cooper to kick the extra point. Hales as the holder. That kick is through. Just like that. West Virginia is back in this game. 10-7 is the score right now. Miami still leads by 3. Under 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. West Virginia strikes just like that. Miami now is in a 1-score outing with West Virginia. Very good play. Really nice play. So here we go. And it's Ancho roll on the return. Past the 20 to the 25 to the 26-yard line. No flags down. Miami will take over in 26. March Madness does not start until Saturday. Final 4 is Illinois against UConn and Michigan against Arizona. I got Arizona winning. Who do y'all have winning? This boss goes in motion, making an empty look. Let's come and picked up well by Miami. That's a completion to Moss out of the backfield, or at least the motion man. And that will be a 1st down for the Hurricanes. Apparently the Crown Tournament happened. And they're actually going to get set with the 2nd set of Crown Tournament games. And also the NIT Final 4. 2nd down. Lofter. Oh my goodness. Missed Jaron Morris. Oh. Nearly had it. Nearly had it. Oh boy. Now 2nd and 10 for the Canes. Hill goes in motion. Out of the eye. Play fake to Moss. 2nd down. Credit Lochter right side. Oh, he overthrows it again. Credit couldn't find Ryan Moore. And it's going to be 3rd down. Oh, yeah, by the way. Oklahoma City Thunder, first team to get 60 wins. Third down and 10. Shotgun. Moss to the backfield. Morris will go motion. 3rd and 10. This is a big 3rd down. Credit. Left side. Oh, it's complete. Jaron Morris, his first catch of the game, goes for a pivotal 1st down. Jaron Morris makes a great catch. And it moves the chains for Miami. 31-yard line, 2 minutes to go in the 3rd. I formation now. Hill and Moss still in the formation. Parrish will go motion. Head off. Play fake to Moss. Credit fires. Oh, and he almost had his man. Oh, no, it was some great defense, and it was holding anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. It was Parrish, the intended target. Oh no, with some great coverage, and it was Chris Myers who committed the holding penalty. West Virginia accepted. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 20 now for Miami for the 41. Now in the ace. Moss in the backfield. Winslow at tight end with the left side. Head off goes to Moss, and he is shut down by Adam Lenort. Nice play defensively. 17 carries for 77 yards and a score for Tyrell Moss. He's been having himself a game. A really good game. Outstanding game for Tyrell Moss so far. And we're not even to the fourth quarter yet. 1 yard gain though. Good job by Lenort defensively. 2nd and 19. Same play. Ace formation, Moss at backfield. Winslow on the left side at tight end. Credit will throw this time. Left side. Almost intercepted. Oh my goodness. Woo! Chris Burnett nearly had himself an interception, and it's 3rd and long Canes. Oh goodness. Minute and a half to go in the third quarter. Here is a 3rd and long for Miami. This is a huge third down. Trips on the right side. Credit. Lots of time. Lofter! It's incomplete. Parrish, the intended target again. Patman Jones with some good defense. And Miami is going to have to punt it away. Oh, goodness. Wait, no way, right? This is a fake. Is he really going to try for 57 yards? No way. 4th and 19. They're sending the field goal unit now. This has got to be a fake field goal. I'm going to guess it's a fake. 57-yard attempt, I guess. Minute and a half to go in the third quarter. Sure is a fake. He's going to throw, completes it to everybody. Will be short. It was a completion on the fake field goal, but Kevin Everett, the backup tight end, is stopped short of West Virginia. Now has a golden opportunity now. Great stop by the special teams of West Virginia. Now, the offense has a chance to either tie the game or take the lead. Shotgun here. Johnson is the tight end. Shotgun play with Harris in the backfield. Throws it to Harris. Watch out! Down the sideline. Jennings there pushes him out of bounds. First down, West Virginia. It was a foot race with Harris and Jennings. And a long run after the catch. It's going to be first down to midfield for West Virginia. Oh, goodness. Whoo, boy. 11 of 17, 180 yards. A touchdown and a pick for Marshall. But that was a big play for West Virginia. 1:11 to go in the third quarter. Shotgun trips. Now, Bond goes in motion. First attempt with Harris in the backfield. Marshall does it again. Oh, this time Miami is right there to make the play. McIntosh, I believe, was there to almost got an interception. Perhaps a pick six. – 2003-2004 was just the beginning of the golden years for West Virginia football. Hadn't gotten any closer to the BCS championship that they already had in 07. 1:08 to go in the third quarter, 2nd and 10. Empty look. Marshall, lots of time. Left side. Caught! Mikael Henderson, first down, Mountaineers. 4th catch of the game for Mikael Henderson. 98 receiving yards in this football game. Another great play for West Virginia. First down, West Virginia Mountaineers. Less than a minute to go now. 98 receiving yards for Mikael Henderson. 14 after the catch. 50 seconds to go. Little I formation here. Looks like a jumbo set, actually. One receiver outside. Bailey will go in motion. Handoff goes to the fullback, Darren Jackson. He will be tripped up. About 1 or 2 yards past the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd down. Darren Jackson tried to make a play, but only got a yard out of it. Couldn't quite hurdle over the Miami defender. I formation again now. This time they got 2 receivers out there. 2nd down and 9. Jackson gets the handoff again. Square with the tackle. It's a few yards. 3rd down and coming for West Virginia. Darren Jackson once again getting the carry. 6'4", 244-pound freshman fullback. And we will reach the end of the third quarter. Miami still leads, but they're only leading 10-7 over West Virginia. Thomas Carroll telling everybody, put your fours in the chat because it's time for the fourth quarter. 1 quarter to go in this big noon kickoff game. Here we go. 3rd and 6. West Virginia is 1 of 5 on third downs, trying to convert on 3rd and 6. Empty look for West Virginia. Marshall looks. Oh, incomplete. Just a little out in front of Mikael Henderson, but their defender was right there as well. It was Chase Walker who made the hit on Henderson of West Virginia, and they'll now send their field goal unit out there to kick a 38-yard field goal. So there we go. Brad Cooper now rests on his shoulders to try to tie this game up from the left hash from 38 yards away. Here we go. Kick is away, and it is, oh my goodness, barely wide to the left. Oh no! Barely wide to the left. Cooper hooks it as well. Oh, and Miami's going to take over at the 21-yard line. Yep. Yep. Oh no. So now fullback Hill lined up at the strong side of the line. Here's 1st and 10 with Moss also in the backfield. Here's Crudup to throw. Looking over the middle, caught. It's Gethers with the catch. Oh no, it's Tyrone Moss. 11-17 for 196 for Derek Crudup. Very efficient day for both of these quarterbacks. A pretty efficient day, should I say. 2nd and 1 after the 9-yard pass to the 30. Golden opportunity for West Virginia to tie the game, but unfortunately missed field goal from 38 yards out. I formation, 2nd and 1. Moss gets the handoff, 1st down and more. Moss taken down by Burnett. But a nice run again for Tyrone Moss. Moves the chains again for Miami. Low scoring game, but a very close one and entertaining one at that. People who say that low scoring games are boring, yeah, you have no idea what you're talking about. Sometimes low scoring games are going to be fun. You know, seeing all these defensive stops. I mean, it's been a pretty defensive game. Also some missed opportunities. Credit. Left side. Oh, tipped and caught by Parrish. Touchdown, Miami. I think that went for 62 yards. Oh my goodness, it was off the hands of Ogna into the arms of Parrish, and he rumbled all the way to the end zone for a 62-yard touchdown. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Miami extending their lead. It's 17-7, pending the extra point. Kick goes through. Oh my word. How about that? When the offensive touchdowns, the big plays start to come in, that's when it's most excited in the 4th quarter. Oh my goodness. Wow. So now Marchant kick it off. 10-point lead for the Hurricanes. West Virginia's got to go back to scoring again. Golden opportunity to tie the game up, but missed it. And Miami took great advantage with a long touchdown pass to Parrish. Kneeled down in the end zone by KJ Harris. Brings the ball to the 20. And it's just West Virginia in this game, just a story of missed opportunities for the Mountaineers. Had a chance to take the lead or tie the game like numerous amounts of times. Couldn't take advantage of the turnovers. And now they find themselves down 10 with 5:55 to go. So here we go, 1st and 10. Handoff. Up the middle goes KJ Harris. He'll get 3 yards. Brings up 2nd down. Tackle made by Greg Threat. Second and 7 for West Virginia. Rich Rodriguez, take it on. Coach Larry Coker. Yeah, that's right. Second and 7. Vincent goes in motion. Shotgun with Harris in the backfield. The throw out of it. Marshall locked her right side. Overthrows. Rayshawn Bolin. Double coverage on the outside wideout Bolin. And 3rd and 7 coming up for West Virginia. Window of opportunity to take this lead is slowly slipping away from West Virginia. Now 3rd down and 7. Fullback Jackson lined up on the weak side of the line. Fake toss. Marshall throws it to Harris, and he gets the first down. A little wild sequence on that 3rd and 7, but still a first down, so they'll take it anyhow. Five minutes to go in the 4th quarter. West Virginia has got to score on this drive. Ace formation, the throw out of it. Marshall, left side. Oh my word! What a hit on Darius Bond. So take a look. Oh my word, Clifford Alexander, calm down, young fella. You got barbecue down there? And you didn't invite me? Hurt my feelings, man. Hey, shout out Gus Johnson on that one. Looks like trips on the right side. Looks like empty look for West Virginia. 2nd down 10. Fires for Vincent, and he drops it. Wasn't going to go for much of a gain anyway. So now 3rd and 10 coming up for West Virginia. 17-7 ball game. West Virginia has to score on this drive. They are now faced with a 3rd and 10. Marshall has been having a pretty good season. 1,400 yards, 14 touchdowns, 7 picks. Last week was his worst game. 3rd down, shotgun play. Bond in motion. Trips on the right side of the line. Or trips on the right side. Marshall throws for the first down, but Darius Bond dropped it all by himself, and he drops the pass. It's 4th down, and West Virginia will punt. Oh no, that's the kind of drop that's going to cost you the game. 4:53 to go, 10-point lead for the Hurricanes. The only thing they can really hope for is a turnover by Miami. Onshore roll, back to return again. Looks like the 4th punt of the game for West Virginia. It's a really good punt. Lots of room, though, for onshore roll. Take it down to the legs at the 40. So now 1st down coming up for West Virginia. So, of course, if you haven't already heard, later on tonight, we will see Maryland take on Clemson, a little ACC game day. 7 Central, same platform on YouTube. Strong side of the line is where Roger and Hill is lined up. This little disjointed I formation. Tyron Moss also in the backfield. Hill gets the carry, and he'll be shut down. Good play defensively. Jamila Day with a tackle. Looks like maybe 1 or 2 yards for Hill. 2nd down coming up. West Virginia's going to have to keep on getting stops defensively because they need to set their offense up for some key drives that could lead them to a lead changer. Hand off on the counter to Tyrone Moss. He's trying to get the 1st down. Comes up a few yards short. 400 yards, 7 touchdowns on 86 carries for Moss this season. He's played 6 games up to this point. 3rd down coming up. Looks like 3rd and 3 perhaps. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 to 48. Under 4 minutes to go in the ballgame. Trips on the right side of the line. Ace formation with Moss in the counter. Here he goes with the blocker there with him. Flag is down as he got the 1st down. It's going to be holding on Miami. Jaron Morris gets called for a hold, and it's 3rd and 12. So what looked like a surefire 1st down for Miami now turns into a 3rd and 12. Miami trying to get 12 yards. Got to get to midfield to get the first down. 3.5 minutes to go in the ball game. West Virginia trying to hang on, at least get some miracle here. Crudup, lots of time. Right side, caught by Moore, but he's short. Uh-oh, and he's injured. And Moore is slow to get up. Now he's hobbling on the field. Tackled by Tucker. But bottom line is that Miami is short of the first down. They have to punt. So John Petey will have to punt this away. Harris back to return. From close to midfield. So let's see what happens on this punt. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Deep punt for Petey, and that will go to the end zone. Yes. 3:01 to go. West Virginia now only down 10, now at the 20. Let's see if West Virginia can make a comeback here. The good news is that West Virginia is only down 10. They're not down 3 scores. So they got a shot. Screen quad out for the game for Ryan Moore. I think they'll be fine just without him because they got to do everything defensively. Darius Bond in motion, shotgun play. Marshall, lots of time. Left side, caught. Bond, first down, West Virginia. Now they got to go no huddle. 31-yard line, 11 yards on that first down play. Here we go. Marshall, a little quick rollout over the middle. Intercepted! Oh, no. The second interception, thrown by Marshall. And it was Horton again. Chip Horton, second of the game. Just to make sure. Nope, Glenn Sharp was there for the interception. It was Glenn Sharp, 5'11", junior nickelback. Gets the interception. Here goes Tyrone Moss. Trying to seal the game. Look at that. 100 yards rushing for Tyrone Moss. And a touchdown. He's got 100 rushing yards on the day. What a couple of games for Tyrone Moss on the Canes. Last week, they took care of business against a rival of theirs, Notre Dame. 42-14, in which that game he ran for 100 yards at 3 scores. Now he runs for his second straight 100-yard game. I formation down for Miami as Winslow goes in motion. Handoff goes to Hill. Over the middle, breaks a tackle, and he's going to get like 7 yards on that carry. So yeah, Tyrone Moss, second straight 100-yard rushing game. 4 touchdowns in the last 2 games. Equally as impactful for this Miami winning streak. 0 of 2 in the top 10 showcase, but then won 4 straight. Then now we'll have won 4 straight. Crudup, Lofter, left side, caught, touchdown, Parrish. And that should do it. Oh, wow, what a throw. Was it tipped? Sure was. Patman Jones tipped it, but it went to the arms of Parrish again. Second tip ball that went into the arms of Roscoe Parrish. 1:49 left. Miami will take a 17-point lead if Jen can make this extra point. Oh, my goodness. Extra point goes through. 24-7. Miami leads. Oh, no. Absolute heartbreaker for the West Virginia faithful. This will now be the second straight home game they would have lost. As far as this season, they were 4-0, number 11. Lost to Maryland by 13, and now, well, more than likely lose to Miami. So they'll be 4-2. They'll be 0-1, but they will still have a chance at redemption. They will still have to play Pittsburgh. They still have to play Virginia Tech. But still, the future is bright for this group from West Virginia. Touchback was for West Virginia at the 20-yard line. 1:49 to go for the Mountaineers. Here we go. It's a handoff to Harris. He's going to get no gain on this run. They'll go no huddle. Bond in the backfield alongside Harris. 2nd and 10 for West Virginia. Drop it back, in trouble. Throws it a run. Caught. Mikael Henderson makes the catch. 6-yard gain. 3rd and 4 for the Mountaineers. So 3rd and 4 coming up. Looks like West Virginia's in no hurry to try to hurry up and get some points to make the score look a lot more respectable. Here we go. Empty look. Marshall, quick little rollout. Knocked away. Incomplete. Traverse Bain in coverage. Tended for Darius Bond. 4th and 4 with 1:07 left. And they're going to try to go for it. I mean, I don't see why not. Players of the game. Roscoe Parrish, 6 catches, 132 yards, 2 touchdowns. Mikael Henderson, 5 catches for 104. And the only touchdown for West Virginia. Intercepted by Glenn Sharp, and he's taking it to the house. Glenn Sharp's 2nd interception of the game. This one returned for a touchdown. Not even Bolden could get there. And Miami will win their 4th straight game after 0-2 start in the top 10 showcase. Lost to Ohio State and Texas in the top 10 showcase and then rattled off 4 straight wins. And they will go to 2-0 in the Big East. So they are the favorites to win the entire conference. 31-7 with a minute to play. Preseason favorites to win the Big East. And Miami will go to 4-2. If you're wondering who Miami beats in those 4 games, I'm going to be here to tell you. Week number 3, week 3 they were on bye. Alright, so then we skip over to week number 4. In week 4, Miami beats Boise State 36-5. Week 5, of course, you saw 52-30 Boston over Boston College. 52-30. And then, of course, in week 6, they beat Notre Dame 42-14. And now, this game against West Virginia is looking like a 4th straight blowout win. Blown out in week 2 against Texas and then rattled off 4 straight blowout wins. 59 seconds left. Marshall throws right side. Caught by Vincent. Timeout called by the Mountaineers. 55 seconds left of the game. It'll be 2nd and inches for the Mountaineers. Yeah, I'd say Roscoe Parrish is the player of the game with 6 catches for 2 touchdowns, 130 yards. Harris goes with motion. Jackson's still in the backfield. It's 2nd and inches. Here's a little rollout there. Throw! Mikael Henderson can't hang on this time. 70s catching animations prevents many receivers from catching the football, but that one should have easily been caught by Henderson all by himself. So now 3rd and inches coming up. 16-32 for 239. 1 touchdown, 3 picks. West Virginia really just went from having a shot at winning the game as Johnson will go in motion. Long drop back for Marshall. In trouble. Hit under pressure. Bolden has the 1st down. As I was saying, West Virginia went from having a shot at going for a tie or a lead to then allowing 21 unanswered 4th quarter points to lose this game. It's now 1st and 10 after a nice completion to Bolden. Bond will go motion. 45 seconds remaining. Marshall, right side, caught. Bolden goes out of bounds. First down, West Virginia. Nice little throw to Rayshawn Bolden. Jennings mistimed the interception. And first down, West Virginia here at midfield. That's the 6'5" sophomore wideout. Richard sophomore wideout. As Bond goes to motion again. Harrison Jackson in the backfield. Marshall, lots of time. Fires over the middle. Caught again by Bolden. 6th catch of the game. They're 2nd and 2 now. And looks like they're in spike formation. No, it's going to be a fake spike. Harris out there. Oh, what a deflection by Ancho Roll. What a play defensively, and 3rd and 2 will come now for West Virginia. They're in Miami territory trying to make the score look a lot more respectable than it is right now. 4 of 8 for Miami on 3rd downs, 3 of 10 for West Virginia. Man in motion for West Virginia. That might have been Bond. Marshall, lots of time. Throws over middle, incomplete. 4th down coming up. 22 seconds to go. Come on, go for it. I mean, you're in enemy territory. Why not? They're going to punt it away. Unbelievable. Wow. You're really going to punt it. Finley is going to punt this away to officially seal the game. For some reason, not sure why they would. This will go to the left side. That will be a touchback, and that'll do it. 17 seconds remain. All Miami has to do is just kneel the ball down one time, and they will have won this football game. So 1 kneel down for Miami is all it takes. Credit. We'll kneel the ball down one time, and that'll do it. What a win for the Miami Hurricanes. 31-7 in the big noon kickoff game against West Virginia. (31-7) the final. Miami taking down West Virginia. Be sure to check us out, 8/7 Central on YouTube, for Maryland Clemson for tonight's game, ACC Game Day. As always, I'm Coach Devin Price, commentating for every single game. Oh yeah, by the way, player of the game will be 6 catches, 132 yards, 2 touchdowns for Roscoe Parrish. So that'll be your player of the game. And hold on. Oh, anyway. Passing 14 of 20, 285 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks for Credit. He was efficient. 20 of 100 for 102 yards and a touchdown for Tyrone Moss. And defensively, 5 tackles for threats, 2 sacks, 3 picks, 1 return for a touchdown by Sharp. And 1 of 2 kicking for Mark Gent. West Virginia, 19-37, 267 yards. Unfortunately, 1 touchdown to 3 picks. Run game didn't help. Mikael Henderson, only 100-yard wide receiver for West Virginia. He gets a touchdown. Defensively, 7 tackles and 2 forced fumbles. Or no, 1 forced fumble by Warren Young. 2 recoveries by Jamila Day and Adam Jones. And 0 of 1 on field goals for Brad Cooper. So anyway, that will do it for this ball game. Once again, make sure you tune in to us. 8/7 Central, same platform for Maryland Clemson. And until then, I'll